What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the No Clearance Podcast, where we use hip hop and R&B as a catalyst to discuss life. And if you're wondering what qualifies us to do this, absolutely nothing.
Not a goddamn thing.
That's why we talk with No Clearance. I'm here with my boy Jay. How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. Just chilling. Started reading Invincible again. I started rereading Invincible. I'm excited.
That's what's
up,
J.Cole's
back. The real is back.
J.Cole is back. The album, back. The Offseason.
The real is back.
I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Tyler. Just a regular black man.
Yeah. Just another nigga.
So you back to reading Invincible? Why are you reading it again?
The show came out and it finished, and I was like, you know what? This is my favorite comic book. I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna read it again. So.
Oh, it's a comic? Oh, that's that show.
Comic.
I thought you were talking about that dude that went through all that stuff. That's another book, isn't it?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Didn't you read a book about a dude in the military that?
Oh, David Goggins.
Yeah.
I think it's called Can't Be Stopped.
Oh, okay.
Nah, I started reading Invincible, the comic book. The show was on Netflix. On Amazon. It was dope. They did a really good job. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to reread the series because I already read it before the show came. I read it last year before the show came out. The lady bought me the whole series. So,
what lady?
My lady. The lady.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the lady bought me the whole series for Christmas. The whole series. I just wanted one. But she bought me the whole series. I even planned out. I was like, damn, these damn books is $60. Because it was like the way they set up is I wanted the compendium. So the compendium is like, I think it's like 12 volumes in one book. And the next book was another 12 volumes. And next book was another 12 volumes. And a volume is like a bunch. It's like 11 issues. So just so you can see that scale. They're like big ass phone books. So that year I was like, all right, so for my birthday, you give me the first one. Christmas, give me the second one. Our anniversary, give me the third one. That's 3 gifts. Boom. Don't have to worry about me for the whole year. She got all 3 for Christmas. I was like, oh, man. So I read all 3 in a week.
So you set for the year. She don't have to buy you nothing?
No, this was last year. It's too late now. She already did it last Christmas. Christmas before I proposed, when we first moved in together.
Oh, so that year is over.
Yeah, that year been over. She did. She got them all on Christmas. I read them in the first week. And then I found out the show was coming out. I was like, word. Watch the show. Show's dope. I highly recommend it. Great voice cast. Zazie Beetz is in it.
Oh, for real?
If that piques your interest.
I like Zazie Beetz.
Yeah, she plays the girlfriend. But yeah, good. It's a good series. Great series. I love it. It's my favorite.
I don't know if I told you. I watched
Siri,
the Falcon.
I'm not talking to you, Siri. I'm not talking to you, Siri. Siri always listening. Shut that nosy bitch.
I don't know if I told you. I finished the Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Oh shit!
Or Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
I thought it was good. I think they need to make a better suit for my mans.
You didn't like the suit?
No, I didn't.
Why didn't you like the suit?
It's really not the suit. It's just the way he fits in it. I just think they need something a little more fitting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it did a little baggy on him.
It looked like It looked like he put on a leather jacket.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Okay, I see that.
You know what I'm saying?
Very comic accurate though. If you see the comic book and you see the suit, it's like, whoa.
Got you.
Comic accurate like a mother.
Funniest part of that to me was when he was training to be Captain America and they had that stunt devil doing all them flips and
he was doing all them damn flips.
Oh my goodness! Like that is not. We need to figure out how we can put that into.
You see how he was running and he was running on the left.
Oh my goodness!
Space. That was
they could have done better. They could have done the training, that little training part a little better.
The training
but
montage.
Everything else was cool. The first Captain America was job blowing me.
What you call it? U.S. agent. That's not.
Yeah, he was upset.
You know who that actor who that actor's father is though? I just found that out.
Who?
Kurt Russell.
I know the name, but what was he in?
He was in He's in a lot of shit. He played Star-Lord's dad in Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Oh, yeah, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's
Right.
up.
I
He
was like,
don't look
oh
like his
shit.
father.
Nah, once I found out it was his father, I looked at a picture of them two together. He looks
Maybe if I
exactly
looked
like
at
him,
some
just
pictures,
with
maybe
blonde hair.
you know.
Just with blonde hair, literally. I was like, damn, he actually does look like.
So yo, how you been, man?
I'm been good, just chilling. I ain't been working as much. I still been
That's
working a
good.
lot, but just not as much. So, just chilling.
You finally
Like
got
I
some
said, I've
rest.
been.
Last week you was
Oh yeah,
like you
yeah.
was funny,
Oh
but
yeah.
you was tired. You was clearly tired.
Oh yeah. I was exhausted, bro. They got recording today and not tomorrow because it'd be the same thing if we did tomorrow.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah. So we normally record on Tuesdays, you know what I'm saying? But the reason we're recording on Monday, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and give a big shout out to one of our number one fans of the podcast, my pops.
That's right.
Happy birthday to the OG. the
OG.
bald man himself.
Damn, why you gotta point out his baldness?
That's what I do. This is what I do. You know what I'm saying? I just want to say happy birthday to my pops, man. Just want to say thank you. Just, actually being there. You feel me? A real black man, stepping up. You feel me? Being a good, being a husband.
Don't disrespect your pops.
Well, you already know what it is, man, Pop. I love you. We appreciate you. Happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and shout out to Kyrell. Happy birthday to Kyrell.
Yeah, happy birthday, Kyrell.
My man's out there on the West Coast doing this thing. You probably seen him in a Fanatics commercial wearing them jerseys.
Yeah, Fanatics.
He was on, what's that show? He was just on this show.
What show?
I'm getting the name.
Wipeout. He was
Wipeout. He was on Wipeout. We know that, man.
Yeah. Good
Shout
kid.
Out to Kyrell.
He's a fellow Negro. Yeah.
That's we're gonna just leave that right there.
Yeah. Y'all don't have to
explain that one.
You don't know. If you know, you know.
Man, bro, I went to a funeral. Went to a funeral last weekend. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. And so we at the what's it called? The wake, where everybody see the body. You know what I'm saying? Because we did a gravesite funeral, but before that we did a viewing at a funeral home before we went to the gravesite to have the funeral. So we had the viewing. This lady walks in with the biggest, fakest pearl necklace I've ever seen in my life. This pearl necklace, this joint pretty much went all the way like down to her stomach. Just pearls. I'm gonna find a picture so we can put this on the YouTube. I'm gonna try to find a picture. And then she had pearls draping from her shoes, from her heels. I'm just like, this is too much for a funeral. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm gonna find a picture so we can put it
pearls on her shoes.
Pearls on the shoes, bruh.
And pearls on the neck.
Bruh, she came in walking so slow, like this was America's Next Top Model. Bruh, she was walking so daggone slow. And all of us just sitting there like, I know she did not just walk up in here like she the spotlight of a funeral. So let me tell you, bro.
What if she wasn't even trying? Maybe she was like, this is something light,
Let me tell you, bro.
Why this comes
She walks in real slow. She views the body. You know what I'm saying? She starts to walk away. Now, the way the room is set up is kind of an L shape. So while she's walking away, she hits the blind spot. We can't see her no more, right? 2 seconds later, you just hear, shh. Bruh. Pearls fell off the necklace. You just hear the pearls just bouncing all over the floor.
I love it.
I couldn't believe it, dog. I couldn't believe it.
Down the bucket.
I was like, bro,
the pearls coming across
this is ridiculous.
I imagine people slipping on like.
I was like, bro, this is ridiculous.
Oh
my goodness. On top of that
really paid off. I was like, where's this going?
Yo. There was only 3 dudes that was there to carry the casket to the hearse. Luckily, we only had to go like 5 feet. We didn't go too far. But I was like, we was like, can we get some men for the casket? It was like 3 of us ready. And nobody else was like niggas was turning around going to the car. If you a man at a funeral, even if you don't know the dude, you gotta be prepared.
Nah, I'm never prepared. That's something you gotta plan beforehand. Yo, don't look embarrassing.
Man, it was something else. But boy, I just want to give another shout out to my moms. Just we appreciate you. Appreciate my mom. Shout out to Aunt Tracy. Y'all know what it is.
It is funny.
But that was too funny.
When the fucking pearls.
Them pearls failed, bro. I couldn't believe it.
The pearls coming. I got drunk the other day by accident.
Me too.
I went to the smoke shop. You ever been to the smoke shop?
Nah, but I saw you on IG this weekend, bro.
Yeah,
I saw you showing that tat off, man. Hold on, bro.
I wasn't even showing it was my back leg. I didn't even have that leg forward.
Nah, bro. But it was still the spotlight. You know what I'm saying?
I dropped the cold line.
Hey, I was about to say.
You know why?
Put an M on your head. You're Luigi brother now. I was like, go ahead, bro. Looking down at the sidewalk.
You know why I chose that line?
Why was you wearing
this? It's still joke. This is an inside joke for myself. My hairline. Oh hell no! You see it, right? No one caught it. Everyone just liked it. No one caught it. I thought it was hilarious. Jalen was like, "Don't," because my original caption was gonna be damn. I guess it's time to go balls soon. And Jay was like, no, don't do that. So I was like, all right. You gotta
go soon. You gotta go to dermatologist, bro. This can be reversed.
I'm gonna get some Rogaine.
This can be
I already talked to my boy about it. My boy started using Rogaine. Let me tell you, that shit works.
Go to Hims, and then we get that affiliate marketing.
Send them that email.
Well, we're gonna have to put this IG post on the YouTube, bro. That's too funny. You really got an M on your head, bro.
Right? I was laughing, but then I kept getting likes and all the fire emojis. Everyone was talking about the tattoo, and I'm like, y'all don't see my hairline. Y'all don't see my hair. I was expecting some hairline jokes, but not. Like not even people I thought were gonna make fun of me.
Wow.
They didn't make fun of me. I was like, damn. I was kind of hoping someone made fun of me. I thought I noticed. I thought I was the only one. I guess I was the only one who noticed.
Well, hey, man.
Yeah.
Man, that's a great way to start this episode, man. That's too funny, bro.
Right?
Hey,
I got drunk by accident. That's why I posted it. We went out. Went to the smoke shop, right? I got a whole rack of ribs. Usually I get a whole rack because I'm like, I'm going to save these for later. Right?
You ate the whole thing, bro?
Nah, I didn't eat the whole thing. I couldn't. It was way bigger than I thought it was going to be. Usually when you go to a restaurant, you get a whole rack of ribs. It's not that much. These niggas gave me the whole pig. I was like, oh, fuck. I can't eat this. Horrible service, though. Horrible service. They gave us our appetizer with no utensils. We was sitting there like, how are we supposed to eat this? With our hands, like some commoners,
like some peasants. So I was in Union Market on Friday.
Yeah,
it's a spot in DC off of Florida Avenue, Union Market, and there's a restaurant over there called Saint Ansel.
Of course,
literally spelled the same way.
Wow,
and I only hear is good food. I gotta go check it out one day. I couldn't believe it.
Maybe it's what you call it. Maybe it's the cafeteria. You're branching out.
That's what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking.
I was like, I don't know how well they do if they made a franchise, but it's pretty good.
For those who don't know, we attended St. Ansel College up in Manchester, New Hampshire.
Yeah,
decent school.
Congratulations, good school. Class of 2020.
And yeah, congrats to all the black people that graduated from St. Ansel. Congrats to all the multicultural people. But
specifically,
graduated.
Our little nigga Fareed.
Shout out to Fareed.
Our little nigga Fareed, and then
Kimothy.
Yeah, Chemo, and then Cammy's
Everybody on the
sisters,
football team.
Cammy's girls,
Cammy's
Julie,
girls. Y'all know what it is.
Julie, Deja, Larissa, all them.
Welcome to the club.
All of them.
Welcome to the club.
But yeah, anything else happened to you this weekend? Because I there was some big news this week I wanted to talk about.
Nah, man, you know, I went to Haynes Point, but that was chill. Shout out to my wife for surprising me with a little picnic. You know, that was cool. That was cool.
That's beautiful.
Spend
some time with your woman. It's nice to spend time with your woman.
Yo, it was real relaxed because I did not want to go. I was taking a nap on the couch. She was like, let's go do a picnic. And I'm sitting there like, I am asleep. Yeah, but I got up, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to her. But I feel like the news you got to talk about, I think we could talk about it during the album.
Now let's talk about it before, because it's like a lot of intricate things.
All right, let's get it. Hold on. This next section is brought to you by Novo Bank. All right.
Yep.
Now, for all those who have an LLC, you trying to build a business, you looking real official, you need to have a business account. All right. Novo Bank provides you with unlimited free transactions. You can send your money with the push of a button. There's no minimum balance. And the beauty of Novo Bank, especially in today's time with the e-commerce, Jay, it integrates amazing with the business tools that you know and love, like Stripe, Square, QuickBooks, you know what I'm saying? Shopify. It integrates beautifully with all those. You can send invoices, track your invoices and get paid. You know what I'm saying? It helps you organize your money. You can set aside your money for the taxes, profit, payroll, all that amazing stuff on Novo Bank. All right. So the link will be in our podcast description. It's a long link. So it's hard to actually say it out loud, but it should end with /No Clearance Pod. That is a fact. You feel me? Yep. So if you go to, it'll be in our YouTube link. It'll be in the podcast link. And if you want to do it right now, you can go to noclearancepod.com, go to our sponsors tab, and you will see Novo in this description on the website. All right. Shout out to Novo Bank for this next section. Jay, this is our hot topic section, right? Jay, what you want to talk about, bro?
We gotta find another name because I just stole that from the
hot
read.
Top.
Hot Tops. I stole that from the read. Anyways, so this is the only thing I really want to talk about on current events this week. Joe Budden, the Joe Budden podcast. Joe Budden fired Mal and Rory. Just fired him and the video is hilarious because he goes, you know what, Rory, I'm breaching your contract and you're fired. And then it pans out. I'm thinking he's sitting next to him. Rory's sitting next to him. It pans out and both the chairs is empty.
Rory, you are in breach of your contract. And from this point forward, you are fired. And you're not welcome back. Does anybody in here have a problem that I'm the person that has to say that?
Why even have the chairs there? They're going to be empty. Why is he in a room with a bunch of chairs, empty chairs? Just have him just one chair. But he fired him. And he said that they was being money hungry and that it was over academics and this and that. A bunch of stuff that, like, after I heard what Rory and Mal had to say, it seems like it was more Joe Budden.
I mean,
I figured it was Joe Budden from the beginning, but you know.
What did he have to say? Because I haven't listened to any of it yet. So give me some details, man.
The Joe Budden's portion, basically he was just shitting on them. He was like, he was shitting on both Rory and Mal. He was shitting on like it was like a bunch of nonsense. It really just sounded like nonsense. But then I watched the Rory and Mal, like their little thing they did. They're like, we just want to let y'all know the truth of what's going on. Essentially, all Rory was trying to do was get the accounting because both Rory and Mal had percentage-based contracts. They were for-profit partners, so they weren't on salary. So Joe Budden wasn't paying them. So when Joe Budden said that you weren't around, you always wanted to look at the books. You're my employees. You can't look at the books. Technically, he's not. They weren't his employees. They were for-profit partners, which means that they get a percentage off everything they make. So they're entitled to look at the books because that's how they know how much they get paid.
Facts.
Because they get a percentage. So I guess since 2019, they've been asking him, hey, can we get the accounting? We just want to see the accounting. We don't think anything of it. We just need to see it so we can just know. Like they was like, usually you're supposed to give the people accounting every 3-4 months, like quarterly, right? And they're like, no, we just want it like once a year. We don't care, honestly, but we just need to see it for our accountants.
Yo, it's tax, especially with tax season coming
up.
Like
tax, basically for tax reasons as well. Joe Budden was like giving him a hard time, and Rory, on top of that, was the one who pays the accounting firm out of his portion. He pays the accountant for him, and he couldn't even get the accountant. He would get he got like a word. They sent him an email of the numbers in the body of the paragraph, and then they sent him an Excel sheet that was like you could just put in any numbers you want, and they wouldn't send him the official accounting. He was just like, I just need to know. And then every time they bring something up to Joe Budden, he just do Joe Budden shit and start going off. It just got really bad. Like it was getting to the point where like Mal was like, I'm done with the show. And Rory was the one who was like trying to bring them back together. They had like a 5-hour talk where they're like, nah, we're going to get everything right. And then they went on the show the next day, and then Joe Budden was just going off on him, being mad disrespectful. And they were both taken for a loop. And then they're like, no, let's all just sit back. Let's all go to our own individual corners and chill. And that's when Joe Budden brought on those 2 random dudes to do the show with him, trying to prove a point that both of them are replaceable. Basically, Joe Budden was being a diva.
Which they're not. Because them niggas was not good.
Yeah.
One of them talked way too much.
Yeah.
The other one didn't say anything. Had no opinion. The other one had no opinion. The other one talked way too much. I saw the episode with Kevin Samuels on there, and I'm just like, let Kevin Samuels talk. This one nigga would just rap it. Oh my goodness.
But yeah, so essentially it wasn't over money, but it was over money. At the end of the day, it was basically more so over respect. Like that's why they wanted to leave. Like they just didn't get the respect that they deserved, and Joe Budden wanted. Because they was talking about it, they were saying like even little things he would say that they thought were jokes was like percentage, and then he found out, oh damn, we're making this much. Oh, well, I'll never give you guys that much. And it's like that's not how percentages work, Joe. That's not how that like.
Charlamagne saw this coming about 6
years
ago.
First of all, Ben said this.
There's no way I can consistently come on somebody's podcast who named it after himself when there's 3 people there that's doing it, every like week. 2 other people there. No, 3 people, including Parks, doing it there with you every single week. Yeah. And you couldn't think of a name for the podcast except for the Joe Budden podcast.
Which at the end of the day, if it was like the Joe Budden podcast before they came on, Roy was part of it from the beginning. Before he even came on, he was helping out like with it. So like it was like that's just weird to me. It shouldn't have been the Joe Budden podcast once he had 2 other people on. It should have changed it. They could have called it like Joe Budden and friends or some shit like that. Just something, just to ignore.
JB and friends, something. He like I don't know. Yeah, I gotta give Rory and Mal credit for like just continuing to run with it because it was successful. But at the same time, I'm like, this was finna happen because just from what we see, Joe Budden is very a controversial
he's
person.
very emotional.
Like he butts heads a lot.
He runs off emotion more than being strategical. And like the way he was just able to switch up on his boys like that, it was just like crazy.
And you know what? We never know what could be happening behind the scenes. This could be playing. Yeah, they could be back together in 2 weeks.
I don't think so.
We'll see.
For the way Mal was talking, Mal was like, nah. Joe Budden said he'll sue them if they start their own podcast.
Wow.
I don't know how that makes sense, but
I mean, they got money before podcast. They'll get money after.
Yeah, but like it was like low key seemed like it was Joe being greedy and not wanting and making it wanting it to just be about him, and like they seem like they're done. Like this is just the end of an era for the Joe Budden podcast. Let's see how well Joe Budden does after, but
it was a good run.
It's kind of like his own downfall. I feel like everything that ends from him is like his own fault. Like with the Everyday Struggle show on YouTube.
I mean, that's still going.
It ended.
Oh snap! Because what's
But
the
it
other
went on
dude?
for a couple years after, but it wasn't as popular after Joe Budden left.
What's the other dude, man? What's the other dude that took his place? The A&R
what's
dude.
his name? What's his name?
Hey, I like the dude
Wayno.
too. Wayno, yeah, he got his own podcast now.
He do.
Yeah, shout out to Wayno.
Wayno's dope.
Yeah,
it was just like at that point, it was just like once Joe Budden left, like the show, like no one really watched it. I feel like a lot of people watch it just for Joe Budden and his antics, always screaming at academics in his face.
His face would be red,
How many almost got in a fight with the Migos because they was giving a bad interview and Joe Budden was mad. Kevin Hart said hilarious. It right. Kevin Hart talked about it on his radio show. He was like, "Yeah, this is his own downfall. It's his own fault."
Yeah, he'll be fine though.
But everybody the fact that it's just hilarious how he was just like, "Rory, you're gonna breach your contract,
and nobody was there.
So you're fired." And it pans out and no one's there. Like, nigga, what?
That's petty. Yeah, that's petty.
That was petty by the camera crew.
My goodness.
But yeah, it was some other things too. It was one other thing that I thought was fucked up. Oh, Rory, when they got a Cash App deal, and it was mad money. Rory got mad money, and then there was like rumblings of like the production team. They were all saying like, "Oh, we're not paid enough. We're overworked." He's like, "Yeah, just give him my percentage." And Joe Budden went the fuck off on him. Like, what the fuck? Rah, 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 rah. Ungrateful. Rah, rah, rah. He's like, "Nah, I'm giving the money to the people who deserve it. I don't want the money. You can just give it to them." But Joe Budden went off. Like, he was just known for just going off. But yeah. But you're right. This does translate to the album we're talking to today. About switching up after success. J.Cole talks about it. And what song was that? You know the song I'm thinking of? Gotta pull up the track.
I don't know. To me, that exemplified a situation from like Pride is the Devil. I thought that just sounded a lot like Pride is the Devil. So
it sounded like that, from Pride is the Devil. And I think it was Close. No, not Close. It was another song where it was like talking about not switching up. Hunger on the Hillside. He's not talking about how the success not gonna make him switch up.
Oh yeah. With that being said, man,
today we're talking about something we've been waiting for 3 years.
Can we speak? Oh, well, we talking about the offseason today.
That's right.
By the one and only J.Cole, bro.
Yep.
We got to talk about the lead up to this album because this man went to work. As low key as it was, he really went to work. First off, what did you think of KOD?
I liked it.
I thought it was straight. I thought it was really good. It was okay. I loved it. I loved the second half of the album.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I listened to it a lot.
I really liked the second half of the album. I will say there's some people. Well, this is the thing about Cole, and this is why he's so good. Nobody can ever say, "I don't feel no way about the music."
Yeah.
People gonna either be like, "Bruh, this was boring, I don't like it," or "This was good."
I didn't think KOD was boring. The one before, 4 Your Eyes Only, I thought.
Ooh, 4 Your Eyes Only put niggas to sleep. I tried to listen to that on a road trip.
Yeah, that one was boring.
Don't get me wrong. He had some hits. He had Neighbors. Neighbors was probably the best song off of that joint.
Folding Clothes.
Deja Vu.
Yeah, those are good ones.
As a whole,
it was a little boring.
So KOD, he came out on fire. I feel like it was like, oh, this is better. This is better, Cole.
Yeah.
But then he went on the feature run that can go with, I don't know. He went on a crazy feature run.
Okay, name some of the features.
The one with Black Pretty Little Fears.
Yeah.
I think he started with A Lot by 21 Savage. I think that was the first one. Which he won a Grammy for. You know what I'm saying? The London with Young Thug.
Yeah.
Let me think. I could just go on title. But first of all, those three by himself. He actually like started to go out there and work with artists that you just did not expect.
Yeah,
like, I didn't see a Young Thug, J.Cole.
I would never
laugh.
picture that in my life.
Never.
Yeah, I thought it was dope because he even said in a documentary, he's like, do I want to be known for like having fire albums with like nobody?
Right.
Like by myself? Like,
On top
so that's
of
when
that,
I knew when 21 Savage was in the documentary, I was like, oh, 21 Savage is gonna be on a song. I thought it was dope how he didn't say anything.
oh yeah.
Like now they say featuring, but like at the initial drop, the first day, it didn't say any features.
Bro, he was on Offset's album.
Oh yeah, he was.
4. He was on Redemption, J-Rock's album.
He was.
DJ Khaled.
He did go on a crazy
Boss, Ari Lennox.
Yep.
Like, it was nuts. It was nuts. And then we get Lewis Street, the 2 songs he drops the care package last year in the summer. You know what I'm saying? We got Lewis Street, which what was that? The Climb Back, Lion King on Ice. And I'm like, oh, bet.
Was Lion King on Ice the one where everyone was mad at him?
For what?
For the No Name thing.
I don't know. Oh, I was gonna talk about that. He did get into this beef with No Name. I don't know where that came from, bro.
Yeah, it was very weird why he decided to make a diss track about her.
I'll tell you what happened. I think I remember what happened.
I feel like Pride is the Devil is his response to that.
I think I remember what happened, bro. It was during all the protests.
Yeah.
And
she tweeted something.
Yeah, No Name tweeted like, where are the rappers when we need like the music for this? You know what I'm saying? Which I'm like, why don't you just go through his catalog?
No, but like she wasn't specifically saying him though. She just said she wasn't specifically talking about J.Cole.
She wasn't talking about anybody. And she didn't bring up no names per se, but I guess he felt some way about it.
He took offense. And I think he had a line in there that was like really offensive.
He pretty much said she was basic.
Like, no, I thought that was something else. It was more so like it was something else where it was like it came off as like "shut up, woman."
Nah,
you don't.
No,
that's why people were upset.
Like,
but that's how it came off. That's why people were upset initially.
Yeah. It sounded like people just ain't listening, but everything was respectful about it. But he was just like, it's all about perspective, and he was just like, I'm still trying to figure out what to say about it. Like, that's really what he got to with the song. Like, I didn't have the perfect words. I'm not a prophet. Like, I'm not out here trying to be Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that's what the thing is, the way it came off seemed as if he was like, shut up, woman. You don't know what you're talking about, woman. That's why people, I think, were so upset. Like, when they were upset, that's why I think he was like, oh, let me go back and hide real quick.
I mean, to be honest with you, bro, I'm listening to it like, maybe it just got I'm a nigga, but I saw nothing. I was just like, okay.
That's like you just said, babe, because I'm a nigga. But like to women, it came off as like, this is weird. Like I talked to a couple women about it, like, yeah, I didn't like that. That came off like, it came off disrespectful. Because I think he had a line in there. He had a line in that song that was like,
let's look at it.
It was like a thing that usually you say to black women when you want them to shut up. That's like really disrespectful.
What do you say? Like, chill.
Nah, he said something. What did he say? I can't remember what he said specifically, but it was something that like really offended. Like, I know what
Snow on the Bluff.
It was Snow on the Bluff. That's what it was. He said something that was like super disrespectful. That's why I wanted to talk about, like, I thought you knew because I didn't know neither.
You know, I don't remember every J. Cole lyric, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, but okay. I'm trying to go through. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. I keep thinking I see something. Okay, he go, just because you woke and I'm not, that shit ain't no reason to talk like you better than me. How you gonna lead when you attacking the very same niggas that really do need that shit that you saying. Instead of conveying you holier, come help us get up to speed. Shit, it's a reason it took like 200 years for our ancestors just to get free. These shackles be locking the mental way more than the physical. I look at freedom like trees can't grow a forest like overnight. I'm sorry, I'm reading this like a fucking.
But there was a line in there that was like, "Woo!" I can't find it, but I'm looking for it as well while you're reading it. But I can't find it. There was
It
something
wasn't
on
even
there.
like, man. Look, I will say this, and you know, if any women listening to this that may feel some type, I'm just like the man just expressed himself.
Yeah.
It
No,
what it is.
I on my when I heard it, I didn't know. I just remember looking. I just remember when the song came out, it was talked about like, man, why he gotta disrespect black women, blah blah blah.
It wasn't even
He didn't need
disrespectful.
to say nothing. He didn't need to say nothing. Just leave it like that. Like why he felt so obliged. And this is why I think the song "Pride is the Devil" is a response to this song, because I feel like him coming out and saying something to No Name when it's like
She wasn't even talking to you.
she wasn't even talking to you. You were too prideful. You took offense, and you wanted to say you had to say something.
It's
When
low
it
key.
had nothing to do with you.
So low key, it was mansplaining.
Yeah, that's essentially. I think that's what it was. I think that's how it came
Interesting.
off. Like
Interesting.
I think that's how it came off. We figured it out.
Let's get into this Pride is the Devil because this is a key part of the album. J.Cole had features.
Yeah.
Lil Baby was on this one.
Let me just tell you right now, that transition to Lil Baby, from him starting to rap, he started going and switching straight to Lil Baby. I thought was fucking fire because I did not expect that in any way possible.
Absolute fire.
Because I was like, oh shit, 21 Savage on here. All right, that might be the only feature. Oh, and Moray was on that song as well.
I like that dude, bro.
Pause. Yeah, and what you call it? So I'm like, oh, that's probably the only feature because he was in the documentary. And then when Lil Baby came out of nowhere, that transition was just like, oh shit, Lil Baby. Now I'm on my toes, like, oh shit, who else is coming on the album? I was losing my shit. Like, who else is coming on this album?
Yo, you gotta believe that this kind of stamps Lil Baby as like leader of the new school.
Yeah, I mean Cole gave him the cosign. Like
him and 21.
Yeah. Well, him and 21 are like boys.
They've been boys. Yeah, but when you don't have no features on the past 3 albums straight.
3 albums straight, yeah.
And you say, I'm gonna put Lil Baby and 21 on this. Bob, you're like that holds it. Yeah, Bob, but Bob, they've been working, they same label. Like that's got that whole weight, bro.
Yeah,
that's whole weight. You know what I'm saying?
It means something now because it was like it became a thing where like he had no features. So the fact that he added features means something. Like it's like, oh shit, this is a big deal. Like it's like if you play with LeBron. It's a big deal.
Yeah.
Like if LeBron selects you to come be part of his team, it's like it's a big deal.
Yeah. Even though some of them niggas he be bringing on.
I mean, it's still a good cosign.
Nah, bro, it's almost like LeBron. Like, all right, I know he can shoot, and I know he gonna take whatever contract they give him, which means I can give more money later. That's what it be like. You know what I'm saying? Because for real though, I mean, LeBron must also know how a team is structured.
Yeah,
that nigga used to pick. What's that nigga? Not James Posey. He used to pick like
James Jones.
Nigga ride the bench on every single team.
The nigga can shoot. He's a Miami Heat legend. Give him his props.
Oh, from the Dallas when they beat Dallas.
No, he wasn't on that team.
He wasn't on the team with Shaq and Wade.
Nah, he was on the team. He was on the team during the down years.
Oh, okay. Whose team? Wasn't he on the Celtics?
I think so, Philo.
That man just know how to get rings.
He's
bro.
honestly low-key way older than I thought he was.
Facts.
Like when he retired, I was like, I didn't know. Well, anyways.
All right, let's get back. Let me ask you something, bro. Like, when has pride ever really gotten in the way for you? You know what I'm saying? We hear on the album a couple lines like pride had the pain of growing up in hell and poverty. Make you have to take that bitch to court to see your prodigy.
That I talked about last week. It was with that whole situation when I got in that argument with that Asian man in the parking lot. That was pride.
Is there a connection between this male patriarchy and our pride?
Yeah, that's like literally part of it. That's literally reasons why men be doing the shit they be doing. That's in the patriarchy, because we have too much pride to be like, you know what? I need to go to a therapist. I'm fine. A lot of men have too much pride to go to the doctors when they sick.
First of all, let me say this. Number one, you might be right about that, but let's talk about both of those for a second. Let's talk about both of those. Okay. Yeah. Seeing a therapist is expensive. All right.
Yeah, but if you have health insurance, sometimes
I'm sorry. Health insurance be some bullshit at the time. That's number one. Okay. Number two, seeing a therapist should not be your hourly wage. It should be by appointment. You feel me?
It should be.
Did you ever see the skits Country Wayne going to see the therapist? Son, this man goes in there. Y'all, how you doing, ma'am? How you doing, ma'am? So we came to talk, but we just try to get in under an hour. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm on. Don't try to extend this no further. And the girls just be trying to like tell this long story, and he just like, look, I mean, he tried to speed it up, like get to the point, so we can get out of here. And I tell you what was funny is about that Country Ways skit. He took his side chick to go see the same therapist. Another episode.
Oh my God. But Country Ray hilarious.
I love him.
It's all in his eyes.
Side chick chronicles, when he be with them old women, the drip series. Your Honor, I just want to say, drip apologize for being late to Your Honor. I was hungry. But okay, so therapists are expensive. Therapists gotta get cheaper. I'm sorry.
That's understandable. That's
number two.
I'm not talking about like money wise. I'm not talking about money wise.
Let me tell you, because a lot of people really think niggas don't do shit because we prideful. But that's what
I'm saying. You're using logic. we talking about pride. We ain't talking about financial things. I'm talking about things that you need to do. When it comes to certain things, it's like you gotta not worry about the money. If your money is the issue, you can figure it out. There's ways to do things with money not being an issue.
But I'm trying to tell you the system.
That's another reason. That's another reason. There's another reason.
Medical. Let me tell you, bro. If you've never made a medical appointment, do you realize how frustrating that is?
So what? So what? Like I've said, it's prideful. Like why are you taking so long to make a doctor's appointment?
So all my niggas out there, please go get a physical. At least get a physical. Yeah. Go schedule.
It's not that hard. It's not that frustrating. It's not that hard. You literally just call. They put you on hold.
First of all, find a primary care doctor. That's the first thing you need to do. All right, you can go through your insurance. Find a primary care doctor that is in what's the word in was it out of in that's part of your insurance plan, because some of these places ain't part of your insurance plan, then you paying extra. You know what I'm saying? So get that situated.
Also, if you have a PPO, you don't need primary health. I
don't even know what that is, bro. Well, what's a PPO?
It's a different type of health insurance. I don't know specifically. I just know you can. It's like free range. Like you go wherever you want.
Okay. All right, so you're right. Maybe it could be pride.
Yeah, I think it's pride, because it's like,
what's the pride about it though?
Like it's like, oh, I don't need no help. I'm fine. I don't need. That's what pride is. It's like you're too prideful to do things. Like when you're too prideful, you're just like, I'm fine. I don't need no help. I don't need this. I don't need that. You gotta think about it. Like when you have your prideful moments, when's your most prideful moments?
But here's the thing. Let me be real with you. Most of the people that tell you need to go to therapy are the same ones
I'm not even talking about therapy anymore. I'm just talking about in general.
Most of the prideful moments for me is when somebody tell me what the hell I need to do, and it's like, you don't know me.
Exactly. That's pride right there.
Not pride.
Yes, it is pride.
Not pride. Oh, because I tell you why. Because here's the thing, though, bro. Half the people that be trying to give this advice, the same people ain't doing nothing.
But
so how am I supposed to take what you talking about?
Why is that a factor?
Because you can't listen to everybody, dog.
I know you can't listen to everybody, but like someone gives you some good advice, and you like just because you know they ain't doing it, sometimes someone should still give you good advice if they're not doing it for themselves.
I cannot trust anybody that tell me something they ain't doing.
That doesn't make any sense. Because at the end, like let's say someone's doing something like that's a really good idea, but I can't do it. But that'll be good for them to do. They could do it. So now you can't trust them because they're not doing it themselves?
No.
So you tell it. So all right, I'm gonna think of something.
Here's the thing. Even if I told somebody to do something, if I didn't do it, I can't be mad if you don't. I can't feel no type of way you ain't.
No, I'm not. But that's the thing. I'm not talking about. See, now you go to another level. You go to the next level. You're like, oh, now they're gonna be mad at me if I don't do it. No, I'm saying this. Keep it simple. Someone's like they recommend something for you. Oh, I ain't gonna do it because they ain't doing it. They don't do it themselves. And then now you go to the next stage of like they ask you again. But what if they don't ask you again? What if they just like, oh, this is just a suggestion, and they just leave it at that?
Well, they gotta say it like it's just a suggestion. This is the thing that I was talking to my wife. Well, this thing that my wife was telling me yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I've really got to work on my tone. I got to work on the way that I provide people with information. Like sometimes I'll get very like frustrated, and then it's just like, why are you doing this, bruh? You like stop. I'll talk in a very demanding way. Yeah. When I need to be more like, hey, I suggest you do this. I'm gonna just suggest you go this route. You do what you want. Yeah. Is what I suggest. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it just don't. Some things don't make sense in the moment. You just gotta say it how you say it.
Yeah.
You feel me? But yeah,
I guess.
Look, I feel like I don't know how much of it. A lot of things is pride. Then more people just need to know how to speak to other people, because you can get to people. I think more people can get to other people, especially black men, if we talk to in a better manner. And black men can do that with black women. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like we have to do better communicating as a people. There's a lot of like anger. There's a lot of emotions that are like negative that come behind a lot of things we say, even though we have the best intentions. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it made me feel like I need to go to therapy.
See, that's right there. There you go. It's probably simple.
I'm straight, my G.
Everyone says that. I think everyone should go to therapy at least once.
Yeah. I gotta find one though. I gotta see if it's in my insurance. You see how it's all this? How you gotta do?
That's the only reason I ain't gone yet. I gotta find one. It's hard to find one,
bruh.
It's not easy to find.
I gotta find a black therapist.
Yeah, that's the hard.
You gotta make sure they end the insurance. It's the thing, especially at our age with the insurance, right? Especially with my job, getting insurance through my company is they try to hit the younger people with that high deductible. Yeah. Or they be like, they'll suggest you get the insurance that costs the least, that don't get you qualified for a lot of stuff because you don't technically need it per se. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, oh, when I actually need it, I'm looking at the insurance like, dang, I did not read this whole thing. I picked the wrong plan.
Yeah. But yeah, that's crazy, I mean, bro. I feel like a lot of things come down to pride. Like just things you should like people like a lot of times people when you get recommended to do things, I feel like a pride is like a lot of like, Why I gotta do it? They ain't doing it. And that comes down to pride.
But seriously though, bro.
Like if it's a good suggestion, like if it's like some stupid shit, like, oh, how come you don't shop at thing? You know, they did better, but they ain't shopping that thing. Why you recommending me to shop there if you ain't shopping there? But it's like if it's like a good suggestion where it's like, I don't know, it's like something that's beneficial to you. But you ain't gonna do it because they ain't
something you would suggest? Give me a suggestion right now that you haven't done.
Something I ain't done.
What's up? You suggest for me?
Damn, I already bought a MacBook, but I would have told you to buy a MacBook.
Like, you know what I hate?
What?
I hate when, especially now that I'm married. Okay, I listen to nobody that's married advice. If you ain't married and you try to say, bitch, you do this, bitch, shut up. Or like if any of my, like, shout out to my wife's friends, but if they be like, Tyler, why did you do this and that? Shut up. You ain't married. Get out her face.
See, that's pride right there. That's pride. Because you don't have to be married to give advice.
Here's the thing. That's not pride, because I got advice from married people that say don't listen to nobody that's single. So whose advice am I supposed to take?
But that's pride. That's pride at the end of the day. Because like I said, sometimes people who aren't doing what you doing have good advice. They have a different lens. They see something different than you do because the way you're doing.
But if you haven't lived it out, you don't know what the.
But what if the advice doesn't have to do? What if it's like relationship advice, but like it's like, oh, that's actually a good idea. You're not married, but that's a good idea for you to use as well when you get married one day. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if they get some advice? Someone gives them advice, right? And they're not married, but they pass it on to you.
I say, once you do it, I do it.
But that's pride. What if it's good advice? What if a married person gave them the advice, right? And then they bring that advice that they was given by a married person to you.
You ain't gonna do it just because that person. There's only two types of advice I'll take, right? If somebody did it, or if somebody made a mistake and was like, don't do that. Or this is what you could possibly do to remedy what, to not do what I did. But to listen to somebody that's telling you something and has never done it. This is the thing. This is the thing in so many other things. Like sports, bruh. Do you understand how hard it would be if we listen to a coach that was only like a coach, never played the sport, that just went off stats and was like a numbers guy?
I mean, it happens all the time.
Bro, I forgot his name, but we had an assistant DB coach back in college.
Oh, what's his name? Little dude.
This man,
the ginger,
never played football.
The ginger dude.
Yeah,
right?
Shout out to him. Shout out to coach. Much respect to you, but never played football. G Money never played football a day in his life, but he went to college for coaching. Like, that is amazing. And we're just going off like statistics and probability. And I'm like, bro, you ain't never slapped a pass on a day in your life, and I'm supposed to respect that?
Yeah,
like, come on, man.
I mean, if he knew what he was talking about.
Is that how does he know?
Book learning. I'm being devil's advocate. I understand what you're saying. I'm just being devil's advocate. Like,
I'm being devil's advocate too, because I understand pride comes before the fall.
Sometimes in life, like, sometimes people could give you advice if they haven't experienced it. Like it doesn't really make sense to give advice if you never did it. But I'm like, some words, I don't know. I feel like sometimes things that are said, like, even if they didn't experience, it could still be potentially good advice. You know what I'm saying? It's
pride
like
come before the fall, as it says in the Bible.
It could be. You could like. You don't have to do everything that every person suggests, but sometimes you just gotta listen. And sometimes there might be some things in there that be like, oh, actually that does make sense. I'm gonna do it my own way, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like pride can just like stop you from You know what I'm saying? Like pride could just stop you from listening to people just because the fact that it's like, fuck them. They ain't doing what I did. They ain't done what they ain't in the same place as me. They ain't this. They didn't do it themselves, this and that. And it's like, it makes sense to be like, why are you gonna tell me something? Why are you gonna tell me something to do when you ain't even doing it yourself? How you gonna tell me to invest and you ain't investing? You know what I'm saying? How you gonna tell me to invest? How you gonna tell me to invest in Dogecoin, but you ain't investing in Dogecoin? You feel me? How you gonna tell me this and that, but you ain't doing it? But sometimes it's like, maybe let me get me. Someone told me to invest in Dogecoin who wasn't invested in Dogecoin, but it made me look into it. I didn't invest until I looked into it. You know what I'm saying?
Now, another thing about pride, I think that another thing I'm working on is being on the other end of that.
Yeah.
I tell someone they recommend something, they don't do it, and I gotta be okay with letting that go.
That's pride too, because it's like, how you not
Very
gonna listen
much,
to me? I did it,
right?
I've
Because
been
it
there.
almost feels disrespectful.
Yeah,
I see it. I've been where you been. It almost feels disrespectful, but it's like people gotta live their lives.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But it just be feeling. And then the worst part about it, bro, here's what be the most disrespectful thing that I'm trying to let go of. But I'll be coming on this show pissed sometimes. I'm gonna let go of this, right? Somebody else gives the same advice and they listen. I can't tell you how much that upsets me, bro.
Jada gets mad at me when she be telling me to do something and I don't listen, but then someone else say the same thing and then I listen.
Hey man, don't nobody listen to that girl.
That's what I be thinking, honestly, because this ain't the first time. Like I've heard this all the time.
Don't nobody listen to that girl, bro.
Nobody listens. I don't know why. Why is that a thing? Is that a pride thing? Is this like, is that part of the patriarchy? Like we just don't listen to women? Because
I don't think so. I
be
really
telling
think
me,
we just in our own heads.
yeah.
I'm in my head all the time. Like I'm listening to myself 24/7. So when somebody else's voice, somebody else starts speaking, that means I gotta shut off what's going on in my mind to actively listen to somebody else. And
Like
so if you don't call me, if you don't like say, hey, Tyler, like if you don't call my name, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
my wife would just start talking. Now I could be watching football, I could be watching TV, she'll just start talking. And it's like my mind didn't pick up the fact that somebody else was speaking. I'm watching TV. You feel me? Or I'm moving. Like you gotta really say, hey, can you stop what you're doing real quick and listen to what I gotta say? You know what I'm saying?
Like, you know what's funny? Sometimes, like my girl will say something to me, right? And in my head, I'd be like, that's a good idea. But I'm not like thinking of it. And then someone else would say the same thing that she said. And it just confirms the point that she already proved. But now it looks like I'm only doing it because they said it. I already thought it was a good idea. I was already thinking about it. The only reason someone else told me this advice is because I asked them, what do you think of this? It's not that I'm second guessing you.
Bruh.
I'm already thinking, it's already processing in my head. You know what I'm saying? I feel like women, I feel like men need to do that more than women.
Do what?
Like when they process something in their head and then they just so happen to be talking about something and subconsciously they let out what they're thinking about and someone confirms it. It's not that we doubt our women. It's just that we're processing in our head. And it's just so happened we talk to somebody else. It comes off, you know what I'm saying? Like it comes off as like, oh, you only listen to someone else. But like, nah,
Drew tell me something all the time, and Drew tell me something. She'll ask me a question, and I won't respond for about 5-10 minutes because I'm thinking about it in my mind. She'll be like, "So, are you going to answer?" Like, I'm thinking about it.
That's a little.
I have nothing to say.
That's a little weird, but you know.
No, I'm really learning, bro. If I got nothing to say, I'm not responding.
Yeah.
because if you respond too quick and say what they want to hear and not what I meant, then it's going to go the wrong way for you.
Exactly.
So just don't
that
say
makes
nothing.
sense. That makes sense.
I'd rather
I'm
let
talking
them
about
sit
like
there and
essentially like
wait.
you ask her for advice, she give you advice, and then you thinking about it, and then someone else gives you the same advice, and then you like that makes sense. It comes off as like, why am I giving you advice if you're not going to listen to my advice? You're just going to listen to someone else's advice.
I feel you. I don't ask for advice that much, so I I probably should, but I sympathize with you, sir.
You never asked like your girl, oh, should I do this or do that?
Only
Like,
with clothes.
Like, even you don't ask for any advice on anything. You just take care of everything
What
on
should
your
I
own.
wear?
Besides clothing.
That's really my problem.
You don't ask.
I'll tell her what I'm about to do.
Yeah.
If she has an opinion on it, she'll say it. But I don't be like, yo, I need your advice on something. It's rare in my mind. Drew might be like, nigga, you lying, but right as I think about it right now, that might be my pride. Good Lord.
Probably. You're probably you know what? You're a very prideful person. You know that. You don't ask for help. That's pride right there.
Yes, I am.
Very prideful.
I am. Why do I need help? First of all, I do ask for help. Okay. I do.
Okay. Give me an example.
My lawn was looking really bad last year. And this one dude he literally does everybody's lawn in the neighborhood except mine. I was like, I asked him to do mine, and he was like, bruh, I see you trying, so I'm not going to just pick up where you left off. I'm going to help you like figure this out along the way. You know what I'm saying? So he been giving me advice and I've been taking it about the lawn, but that's because he a landscaper and I know he doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how it be. But
I guess, I mean, you never be like, have a dilemma, like a mental dilemma, like, damn, should I do this or should I do that? You just, if you do have that situation come up, you just do it yourself. Just handle it yourself.
I don't like this. Drew, my wife is the one that likes to ask me stuff. I don't like to think that hard about certain situations. I will literally like, here's a small situation. We go to Target looking for a card. I will look at the card. If it's funny, I get it. I buy it. I don't look at like all the other cards to find something that's the best one. I just go.
The same way.
My wife will go up to these cards. My wife go and be like, "What you think about this? What you think about that?"
Read everyone.
I don't care. I don't.
That's different. That's something you don't care about. A card, it's easy to get cards. I literally just go. If it's funny, I grab it. That's how I feel you too. I feel you on that too. I'm talking about like something that's like let's say it's like a job decision. Like let's say you have 2 job opportunities and you're like, damn, I don't know which one to pick. Are you gonna ask advice for that? To figure out which one to pick?
The way I say it is different. I'll never say which one should I get. I just be like, so I got these 2 job opportunities. I'm just laying out. I'll lay out the opportunities and she's helped me talk through it and I'll pick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's not like which
one,
but that's
like, asking for advice.
Which one should I do?
Yeah. You just said it. Which one should I do? That's asking for advice. No one goes up.
No. What I'm saying is I don't say which one should I do. I'll just talk through it, and she's almost like a counselor, help me talk through the situation, and I decide.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
So you don't be like, damn, I don't know which one to pick. Which one should I pick? And then, because usually like that's how I would do it. But I don't know which one to pick, and then you do what you said, talk it out. But you don't go straight out and ask. You just be like, I don't know which one to pick, and then you just talk it out.
Make my decisions, man. I'll make my decisions. You feel me?
I guess. I mean, It's just like when you're college, like when you was picking colleges, it wasn't a dilemma for you which one to go to, or was it just like, oh, the one that gave me the most money?
I remember talking to Drew. I just said, you know what? I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna go to St. college. Like I just told her, my parents. I kind of laid out all the, acceptance letters and all the stuff, and I was like, these dudes say I'm gonna start, and I think I want to go here. You know what I'm saying?
The funny story about picking colleges. My girl told me a hilarious story the other day about when she decided to go to St. Ace. She decided to go, and her mom cried.
Bruh, my mother cried too.
She didn't want her to go.
My mother cried too, bruh. My mom did not want me to go to New Hampshire.
Oh, because it's racist.
She said I was too far.
Oh.
No, I was too far.
Oh.
I don't think she knew it was
racist. Oh. Jada's mom did. Well, my girl
made a clear decision,
she thought
bro.
it was racist. Oh, I honestly made a decision off money. It wasn't a hard decision for me. I was like, they gave me this much. Guess I'm going in.
I took a whole visit. I got in the club with a fake ID. I saw a little titty. I was like, bet. This is what college is like.
But it's interesting to get back to the pride thing, because it's like pride could stop you from asking for advice, but it could be useful when you just try to make decisions, because now it's like a decision you made, not because someone held your hand through it.
Another thing pride can really stop you from being is a good father. That's something that Cole talks about in
Let me hold your hand.
Well, let go of my hand.
That's how let go of my hand.
Let go of my hand. You know what I'm saying? So let me ask you, bro, when you become a father, right? What is the main lesson you want your kids to take from you?
I have no idea. I don't even have kids on the brain. I've never even thought of that ever in my life. That's I mean, maybe because you're married, you thought about children. Me and Jay just had our first child conversation ever. Like, when do we plan to have children? Because I am not ready. And she was like, I ain't not ready.
You don't feel like you ready?
Hell no. I'm not nowhere financially ready or mentally ready. I'm still a child myself in the mind. I still watch cartoons, nigga.
That ain't got nothing to do with being a father.
I know. I was just making a joke. Damn. I'm sorry. I'm not in the mental capacity to raise a child. I'm still uncomfortable around kids. I feel like this little person said hi to me. Hi. Like when I be at work and little babies be waving at me, I'd be like awkward. Just go on with my day. Just put in an awkward wave up. Now I feel creepy, and I'm like, ah. Like, you ever see a little white baby in the elevator by itself? The little white kid in the elevator by itself?
Baby be in the elevator by itself.
I don't know, but you ever not?
Why have you been in the elevator with a white baby?
I wouldn't. I'd run away. I'm like, oh, this a trap. You ever see that episode of Blackish? That's where I got that from.
Oh,
you ever see that episode? He about to get on the elevator, a little white baby on the elevator by himself. He stops, looks around like, oh no, I'm gonna take the stairs. And then they end up meeting talking. And then like 10 minutes later, his boy comes up, yo man, sorry I'm late, but they set traps in the elevator, little white babies in the elevator. And then another nigga comes, he's like, yo, sorry boss, but yeah, there's a little white baby in the elevator. They set traps. I don't know. I get awkward around children.
Well, look, man. When if somebody is like in your presence, is like felt your energy, felt your vibe. Like, what is something you would want to leave with them? What is a lesson, just people in general, you would want to leave with someone else?
Honestly, just to be kind, I guess. I don't know. That's generic. Just being kind.
Hey.
I really take my humor as a thing. I really want people to walk away thinking I was funny. But I feel like that's an issue. I feel like that's something I need to talk about. Why do I have the need to want people to think I was funny? But I don't know. I just always like it's like I hope people think I was funny or like just nice.
All right,
like I
so
hope my
hold
kids
on.
are hilarious.
Hey, bro.
I guess.
Hey,
So I'm
bro.
not ready to have
When
children.
you have a kid, when it's all said and done, you like, my dad was funny.
Oh my God. If my kids think I'm funny, it'll be amazing because my girl don't think I'm funny. She thinks I'm the most unfunny person in the world. I think that's
you know what
thing.
my
I
wife
think
said to me the other day?
What she said to you?
She said, "You got funnier since we got married."
What?
I was like, thank you.
I can't wait.
Yes.
I can't wait to. I can't because I be making my girl laugh all the time. She'd be like, "Oh no, you're not funny. Why you just can't." That's some pride. I think it's pride. You can't admit that your man's funny.
See,
that women got pride too. You know your man's funny. They think we stupid. Like, oh, we corny.
Oh my goodness, bro.
They think we corny.
That was too
I don't
funny,
know, man.
Bruh, another part that was funny about that song, "Let Go of My Hand." Cole said he got in a scuffle with Diddy.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot about that. I looked it up. You want to know what the scuffle was about?
Tell me.
Oh, do you know or no?
No, I don't. Okay. I just going off the song.
Oh, all right. So I looked it up. So apparently, Diddy was drunk in the club, and this is right after Control came out when Kendrick went off.
Yeah,
and he had that line about.
Oh, this was like that long ago.
Yeah. So back then, right after Kendrick said the King of New York thing, Diddy was drunk, and he came up to Kendrick talking about just trying to confront him about the King of New York thing, because niggas from New York really hate when someone from New York says they the king. It's like a slap in the face. They get really offended by it. I don't know why. It's weird. If you just came to me and said I'm the king of Boston, go ahead, black guy. I don't fucking care. But like they get really upset. So I guess Diddy was drunk confronting Kendrick, and Diddy's drink was about to spill on Kendrick because he was drunk. Cole stepped up and was like, "Nah, man, yo, chill, back up." And then they started getting a little scuffle. And then Cole's boys stepped up, Diddy's boys stepped up, and it was a whole thing. They had to get broken apart. I guess Diddy slapped Cole in the face. Cole mushed Diddy. It got broken up.
Wow.
Yeah. Over
that's crazy.
A King of New York line. Niggas is silly.
First of all, when was the last time a nigga? Who's the best rapper from New York right now?
From New York?
Honestly, these niggas have dropped the ball.
Oh, whoa. New York is having a little resurgence right now.
Who?
Pop Smoke. Pop Smoke was the resurgence. Pop Smoke, 5-Yo Foreign, all this New York drill stuff. This is coming up slowly.
Okay, so there's a resurgence off of copying another city style. They did the same shit with the South with ASAP Rocky. Personally, King of New York is Joey.
Joey Badass.
And I might be wrong about that. He ain't really dropped too much music lately, but he the best rapper out of the city.
Davies.
Stop.
I'm asking Davies.
No.
That's all I can think of. Davies, don't you sleep on
Do
Davies.
you realize the only nigga that has done anything for New York as of lately is Nas? Let's just be honest. He's literally the best project that's come out of New York is Nas.
And technically, do we even live in New York anymore? Do we even live in New York anymore?
He reps Queens, bro. I'm not about to get too specific.
I know, but I'm just saying, like,
Queens.
I know he probably reps Queens, but he like 50 now.
He probably don't.
He don't count.
He probably. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying.
No, you're right. No, New York has fallen off. Designer. Like what? Tekashi came out of New York. Tekashi, and that nigga's a snitch.
For them to do Pop Smoke dirty like that, that just shows you how low they got.
But he wasn't in New York. He was in LA when they did that. That was someone from LA. Those kids, they were teenagers. There was a teen. Did you hear about that? They were teenagers. They just wanted. I did hear about it.
You're right. I was wrong. I'm wrong for that one. I ain't no this New York about what they did to Pop Smoke.
Now New York.
I'm sorry.
If he was in New York,
but still, Pop Smoke was the best thing New York had.
Yeah,
Pop Smoke was the best thing New York had
in a long time. You're right. Now you're right. Now you're right. Now you 100% right. Back then too, there was no king tragic. In New York. Jadakiss?
No.
Jadakiss old.
Boy, so raspy.
all the rappers from New York are old. Like all the ones that like could be claimed who still rap the New York style, majority of them are old except for Dave East. Joey Badass ain't been dropping music.
Bro. Yeah, niggas gotta step up.
ASAP Rocky ain't been dropping music.
But what else we got? What else we got in this album, bro? Can we go into the quick question, or you got anything else you want to talk about?
Let me look at the track list real quick. I felt it was a lot.
He dropped a music video today.
Pride. Yeah, for Amari. I liked it.
I thought that was good. That was a good video.
Suit on. I never seen J.Cole in a suit.
Never in my life.
For me.
Oh, right. The nigga playing basketball.
Not. Yeah, in Africa.
I saw the highlights.
But I was gonna say we can't talk about this album. We can't talk about this album without talking about not pride, but applying pressure.
Okay.
We can't leave this album without finish talking about this album without talking about punching in the clock.
Okay.
Punching the clock. Hey, punching in the clock. We gotta
with
talk
the Dame
about
Lillard,
this.
With the Dame Lillard voice.
We just gotta talk about the mentality of this album.
Speak on it.
The mentality of this album is reminding niggas what you do. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
This is what Cole did on this album, bro. If he didn't do anything else, this one thing he did on this album was remind niggas that he the best. He deserves to be in the big three. It's one thing he did do. All right. I'm gonna say this is gonna be a bold claim, but I think this is the best at what he do, what he raps about, what he talks about, his life. Like,
all right, go ahead.
Top 10. He is at his full powers with this album. I feel like.
What is your bold statement?
This is best album. This is his best album. This is him at top tier peak Cole powers.
Stop.
I went back and listened.
Now.
I know. You know why I say it's his best? This is best.
Hold on. Does this include mixtapes?
No, I said album specifically.
You gonna tell me this is better than 2014?
In my opinion, the fact that if it wasn't better than 2014, I'd be disappointed. You can't put in this level of work and not try to do better for every album.
I think rapping wise, this was his best.
Yes. But at the end of the day, concept wise, it's not better than 2014 for us. That had a whole different concept.
No, but concept wise is not better. I do put this as number 2.
But here's my reasoning why this is J. Cole's best album. 2014 Forest Hill Drive came out in 2014. That was 7 years ago.
Yep.
This is 2021. This isn't the same J. Cole from 2014 Forest Hill Drive. He had a new level. This is him at his full powers, I feel like, bro. I feel like we haven't heard him. Hey, man. I feel like we haven't heard him better. Like, if you could say go back,
them calling it the Offseason.
If you go back 10 years ago and say he was better 10 years ago than he is now, that means he's falling off. And I don't think J. Cole's falling off. You know what I'm saying?
No, he's way better. He's way better. The bars he was dropping. Bro, when he said Krispy Kreme, some of my niggas want to kill 12. Krispy Kreme dreams. Some of my niggas want to kill 12. I say, come on, bro. Come on.
When he said he had a
took me to
line
figure
that
one out.
went over a bunch of niggas' heads. This is because I'm a nerd. He
Which
said,
one?
"Big boss, less Rick Ross, more like a wavy Hideo. Kojima, they tote steamers around the way we tippy toe." You get that reference? You get that reference? You know
Not
who
at
Hideo
all.
Kojima is?
No.
The nigga that made Metal Gear Solid, the game where you have to be stealthy, you have to tippy toe around shit. That nigga said that,
That's
and I
fire.
was like, "Whoa." This
That's
is why I
fire.
was like, this nigga Cole was
That's
at his
fire.
top peak powers. He's at his Super Saiyan Blue Ultra Instinct shit with this album.
That nigga Cole said we sending them y'all way. My niggas looking up at God like we sending them y'all way.
See, this is why I think he's at his top
Like
peak
God
powers.
and Yahweh.
And and I think the reason he had the features and why it was so this album was the energy of this album was like, don't forget about me. Gotta remind these niggas where I am because the fall off is gonna be like isn't it like the fall off is gonna be his last one?
Yes.
The fall is gonna be his last one. And
Bro,
I think
I'm telling you,
that's gonna be the epitome of everything, and that's going to be the best. Like
Let
he's
me tell
not
you
going
something,
in
bro.
without making that the best.
I love the off season because it showed he put in a lot of work. He put in a lot of hours. He continued to work on his craft, even after still being this celebrity, still getting to the top, still, hitting certain marks. He kept working, right? But I'm gonna tell you this about the fall off, bro. I need a Kendrick feature on the fall off. I
You damn
need
Skippy.
a Wale feature on the fall off.
If this is gonna be his last album, ever, he gotta go out Endgame style, bro. He gotta go out Endgame style. He gotta go
15
out
songs.
He need to go out. He need to go out like Iron Man did with the snap. Talk about I am Iron Man. He need to go out with I am J.Cole. The real is back. The real is here.
I need our documentary.
Yeah.
I need the greatest feature run of all time.
Shit, fuck an hour documentary. Make a fucking movie, bro. Put that shit in theaters.
I think he got to do it big.
We need all the Dreamville. This needs to be a culmination of everything. And if this is the last album, this day to be the last album, bro. Like I don't want
the off season has set. Off season set the biggest standard. Ever.
Yeah.
Because he came out, bro. Killer Cam started the album.
This is what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying. He's letting you niggas know that I'm here, nigga. I ain't going nowhere. Let me remind you what I do. Cause sometimes you gotta remind niggas what you do. They think they at your level, and you gotta remind them they ain't at my level.
Bitch is a difference.
Exactly.
That joint. I think he set the standard for Drake and Kendrick.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know what Drake was up to. I don't know what Drake was up to with Certified Lover Boy, but I'm gonna tell you this: he should have dropped before Cole, because I think now we need a freestyle.
Everyone's gonna compare this to
I think now we need production. We need serious production. Mm-hmm. The marketing's got to be crazy.
Well, we know Kendrick. When Kendrick dropped, Kendrick ain't coming. But no slow. Drake's the only one I would be nervous about with dropping something mediocre like Views.
Kendrick, we gonna need a freestyle too.
Yeah.
Y'all
niggas want to be the big three so bad. Prove it. One of the big three set a president. Y'all go set a president.
Cole came out first.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, bro, I also think Dreamville about to be on a run. I mean, I said this a couple weeks ago.
You see the
Earth Gang is coming.
Freestyle I sent you. The Lemonade
Earth Gang is coming.
They hit a Lemonade.
I think
freestyle.
Ari is coming. Yo, I think the rest of this year is gonna be crazy because I really think Ari's coming. I think SZA's coming. I think JID low key is gonna hit us with some stuff this year, bro.
JID gonna come because
you feel me? Like I think Top Dog, Isaiah Rashad on his way.
Isaiah Rashad dropped the song.
Bro, I think Top Dog and Dream.
Some nigga.
Bruh, I like Deuce Deuce.
Yeah.
This nigga Deuce Deuce is hilarious.
I don't know who
Have
it
you
is,
seen him in these videos?
but I listened to the song.
We gonna put a video in the YouTube. This nigga be dancing.
Send me the video.
Like he got dance moves choreographed.
Send me the video.
I'll do it. I'll do it. He got dance move choreographed, bro.
Yeah. I'm telling you,
Anyway.
bro. Dreamville come, that sets the president, because I'm telling you, if Drake drop an album, Kendrick drop an album, Cole's album's better, highly disappointed. The first album should never. They know
This
they
whole
know
album,
they know the level they need to go. Need to be at.
This whole album had me thinking about my work ethic, though.
Yeah, but you
really thinking about my work ethic and what am I doing with my time? You know what I'm saying? Cole got
talks a lot about like not
only
wasting
thing these
time.
niggas is killing is time. Yeah, and I'm like, first of all, I think back on my sports career. I be like, bro, did I work hard enough? Did I really work hard enough? You know what I'm saying? The amount of consistency you need to be great. I think I did, but I also I said this, I think I told it to my brother. I was satisfied with being the best at my position on my football team. When I'm not going against them. Like, my mentality should have been, I should try to aim.
The whole conference.
Best in the conference, or better than somebody, you know, like trying to practice my skills against other people outside of school. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I'm cocky because you saw me.
You never really talked to me about doing like 7-on-7s in the summers, nothing like that.
Oh, bro, that's just because I was real late. I ain't want to make that dry. I was not finna make that.
I always wondered because you never really talked about it. Never really talked about. So my thought was,
you ever seen, like, you know how players from the University of Miami? It was this thing where if you went to the U, like, you just went to Miami as an NFL player, just went back to Miami, worked out, and then showed up training camp ready to go.
Yeah,
that was my thought. That was my thought with college. Like, I'm very cocky about where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? The people that are here, like the weather, when it comes to training for the off season, I need to be back in Maryland. There wasn't going to be a place hotter. There wasn't going to be a team we played where an area was hotter than where I live. You know what I'm saying? The people I work out with, going back to my high school, you know, just like showing the young dudes how to do this. You know what I'm saying? That was all part of my whole workout routine. You know what I'm saying? There are some things I wish I did better. You know what I'm saying? But I can't look back on my career and say I didn't work hard. I didn't work hard enough. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I can also say I could have done this more. Like, I could have worked on this more after looking back. But I was always ready. You feel me? I don't know. It was weird. But I say that all to say, I also feel like even now, like, I shouldn't be okay with wasting time. But I am. Like, I need to sit down and watch a show. I try to just sit down and take a 30-minute nap or watch one show and get back to it. But it always ends up being an hour and a half, 2 hours. And then it's like, bruh, I just wasted pretty much the whole day. And it's like, where am I going? You know, what if I say I got these goals and I'm doing nothing, like, where am I really headed? You feel me? It's a tough thing. Cole really make you question that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, what you really going? What are you doing with your life?
I be doing that with this podcast. Like, that's in this album. I've been like all week listening to this album. Well, all weekend, but so all week I've been like trying to figure out ways to make us grow to more people.
Oh yeah, me too.
Like, I've been, like, I'm like trying new things with the rails, Freestyle Friday. If y'all ain't got any rappers, recommend 30-second video. Recommend them.
Oh, we gotta We gotta get that lemon pepper freestyle on the reel.
Yeah. We
Earth
need
Gang.
what you call it. We need something. You know what I'm saying? We just need different things, different avenues to just reach out to more people. Cause I don't like the
You know, it's very.
what was you gonna say?
So what's interesting is I think we both want to work on the show, but we in two different mindsets right now.
Yeah.
So I know you're big on trying to get numbers and expand the show, and I'm big on we gotta get the show to be better and not worry about the numbers and get the show to be better.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I need to put more work in on the audio to keep people like more interested and just want to keep listening.
That's
You
what
know
I'm
what I'm
saying.
saying? And then I feel like the video need to turn into like almost like, yo, what you did last week was dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to be like the full clips and just keeping people like not just staring at us talking, but really like keep putting things in there and keeping people watching. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the listeners, we at a point where I'm like, I mean, it sounds crazy, but I'm cool with the listeners we got right now. Those listeners is gonna be there. I appreciate y'all for listening. And I just feel like let's just focus on making it a better product for those that already listening instead of trying to go get more people.
Yeah.
You feel
See,
me?
here's the thing. This is the thing with me. Like, I'm not content with the status of like the quality of our show. I always look into like how to make things better, lighting, camera work, like the way the
Oh, I
video
do
looks
gotta
in
do that.
itself. You know what I'm saying? I be looking at stuff like that. And those things that's like, I know it will take some time before like we get the perfect cameras looking right, the lights looking perfect, all that background stuff. And like I think what we put out, like just our conversation in general is great. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like
facts. Yeah.
I don't think we can improve on the conversation we have. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
Well,
like,
I do think the way we talking to each other, I mean, there's still stuff with the mics and we be fading out all the time.
yeah.
Like when
But
we say
that's
something
stuff you
serious,
learn as you keep going.
yeah.
We like to get down low like this and we like to whisper. But nah,
When
but like those are things that go those are things that like those are things that like over time we will fix. You know what I'm saying? Those are things that like
facts.
just from doing it every week gets better and better. But the thing with me is I want it so that more people can see, because the more people that see it, the more input we can get to like, oh, maybe you guys should try this. Maybe we get some loyal fans, loyal listeners to be like, oh, I really like this, I really like that. So we could have some type of feedback on ways that we can improve, ways that where things that we're already doing great at. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to try and improve on something when you don't know what you need to improve on. You feel me? So like,
Yeah, man. With that being said, for those who've been listening since day one, man, y'all hit us up on No Clearance Pod. Y'all let
yeah,
us know what y'all think about the podcast, what y'all like, what you don't like, what could we work on. We really would love your feedback. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Because we really appreciate y'all just listening to us every week. Like it's crazy that we even get the numbers we get.
Yeah,
I still find it amazing.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So I'm never gonna be I'm always be grateful for those who are listening. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah,
y'all's really been like our day ones out here. You
yeah.
feel me?
I'm not
So it is
trying
what
to
it is.
sound grateful. I just feel like more people can enjoy this. Like it's not just the ones we
Oh,
have. I
that's a
feel like
fact.
even more can enjoy this. So with this album and stuff, it has me thinking like, okay, what can I do to improve that? What can I do to improve this? You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when it comes to video editing, like things like that. And like this week I was excited to make last week I was excited to make the video because like the ideas you was bringing to me was like really good ideas. Sometimes it's hard to think of those ideas when you just by yourself, when you're just thinking of it on your own. You know what I'm saying? So like, I love that you bringing the
Oh, bruh.
putting the sound effects in and stuff. That's great. That's very helpful because now I don't have to do it for the video. I can just like adjust to it. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh,
So
that
like,
the flash, the racism flash in that last episode was hilarious.
I thought it was funny too. But
Hilarious.
that's what I'm saying. It gave me the idea to think of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like just you recommending ideas for me to do. It like gave me the idea to think of the little things. You know what I'm saying?
Look, man, we gotta apply pressure to each other. Pause.
Exactly. Sometimes,
all right.
You know what I'm
saying? we gotta push each other forward. Like last week when I was like, I want you to step up your game. That wasn't out of like, spite or nothing. That's just really I want you to.
Yeah.
We gotta keep if we're gonna make this better. Every episode is like we gotta do something to add something on that we haven't done. You know what I'm saying? And that's just part of applying the pressure because pressure make diamonds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there you go. That's how you get ready in the off season.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You got to put pressure on yourself. So when that game time comes, you ready for any situation. Yeah. My goodness. I remember my parents' backyard is this hill. And like I used to hate running that daggone hill, but like 3 sets of 10 just down and back. That thing used to kill me, but I stayed ready.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mind you, I wasn't the greatest, but I was in shape.
Yeah.
It is what it is, man.
Shoot. I look back to the times I'm like, damn, maybe I could have worked a little harder.
I think about that too. Honestly, I've been thinking about your football career, right? What would you say? What do you think about it?
Honestly, you know what it was, to be honest? I was just cheap. I could have paid to go to a gym that had like the proper stuff, but I didn't. I just go to my I just go to my like I feel like because of my position was based so much off strength. And the fact I didn't really lift like that when I in the summer, I just really just conditioned. I feel like I would have got faster maybe if I lifted more in the summer. I was just cheap. I
was very cheap too. Bro, what's crazy is, especially freshman year, sophomore year, when I couldn't get a ride to my high school every day. For one, I literally could have walked to the rec center.
Yeah.
And I didn't even realize a rec center cost like $15 a month. So all I would need like $50 for 3 months.
Yeah.
And I could live. And I'm just like, I thought money and let it go without thinking like investment.
Yeah. I just hated going to my high school to lift because it was like, damn, now I got no lifting partner. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're focused on they're getting ready for their season. Now I feel like I'm here with them, and it's like maybe I should have just had.
You never asked like the young niggas to spot you?
I did, but I was stronger than all of them most of the time. So like the ones that would show up consistently.
You don't need to be. Yeah.
Like the ones who showed up consistently were the ones who they were strong, but they were just hard workers. So maybe I should have asked them to spot me. But I felt like I was taken away from their workouts. You know what I'm saying? If I would have asked them to spot me. I felt like
as
a
high school kid, bro. I used to want to spot. I used to want to spot the college dudes, bro.
I used to think I was a nuisance when I'd show up to lift. You know what I'm saying? Because then
insecurities.
They also would let me have my own rack to myself. But I'm like, damn, now I was like, I used to hate the guy that used to show up and just take a rack for themselves. Now I gotta work in with like 6 other people, and it's like, so I just always felt like a nuisance. So I was like, I just won't show up. I just do some ladder drills, do some sprints.
Is that pride?
It wasn't pride. It was more insecurity. It sounded like insecurity.
Oh, true. That's a difference.
I was like, it was more so I felt like a nuisance. Like if it was prideful, my pride would have been like, nah, I ain't gonna work out in my high school. I'm in college. Nah, it was more insecurity. Like it was like, damn, I don't know. It was insecurities. But you know what we skipped that we should get back to real quick. Black Woman Crush Wednesday, our Black Woman Crush, and I thank you, Black Man.
That's right, man. Our Black Woman Crush and thank you, Black Man, this week is brought to you by The Throne, the Throne brand. Now, I was told they have a new website.
Yeah.
So
I found out.
We will put the link in the description. Put the link in the description. I forgot. They were supposed to email us.
I went on the website.
Let me see if the CEO sent us an email.
the URL didn't work in our description. That was embarrassing. So sorry, folks, if you tried to click the link and copied and pasted and nothing happened. I didn't know they changed the website.
All right. This week's episode is brought to you by The Throne.
Yes.
The Throne offers is a luxury beard brand that offers all your beard essentials. They offer beard oil, beard balm, and beard butter. They're currently selling the newest fragrance, their best smelling fragrance, made for a black man, known as the Black Knight. All right. You know what I'm saying? My wife thought it was cologne, but it was The Throne. You feel me? Please support this brand. You know what I'm saying? It's a black-owned, women-owned business. Straight out the DMV. And shout out to one of the CEOs of the company, Brittany Bryant. She has been on this podcast twice now. All right, so go check out her episode. We did a episode about control as well as episode about Baduism. So go check those out. And when you go to the website, which we will put in the description for YouTube podcast, as well as be on the website. When you go to the link, use our discount code TNCP. All right, and you will get 50. You will get half off, 50% off the total purchase.
Wow.
Yes, Jay.
What does that mean?
You get 50% off if you use our discount code TNCP.
50% off. That's
I'm
half.
stamping on it.
Oh shit.
That is half.
Oh shit.
If I'm lying, hit me up and I will contact the CEO herself to make the change.
You have a number. You know where
I got
she
her
lives.
number. That's my dog.
Yeah.
I do know where she lives. 50% off.
50.
I believe it's the thronebrand.com. I think it's the throne-brand.com. Use the discount code TNCP. Not only will you be supporting the brand, you will be supporting our podcast. If you want us to have better lighting, if you want us to have better video, better audio, go to the brand. Go to the Throne. Purchase some beard essentials for your boyfriend, for your father, for your brother.
For yourself.
For yourself. Maybe your sister with that mustache.
The aunt with the chin hair.
The aunt with the chin hair. She might need the Throne.
Yes.
All right. And don't forget, if you really want to support the podcast, if you got that LLC, you go to Novo, use our link and get a business account.
That's right.
And if y'all need any products, hit us up. We can get that Amazon link. We'll tell you about that next episode. I still got to set it up, y'all. So, Jay, who is our black women crush?
Our black woman crush is Clarissa Shields. You know who Clarissa Shields is? She's a dominant force. She's the best women's boxer. They say she claims she's the best of all time. You know what I'm saying? She is a gold medalist, the first ever boxer in American history to win a gold medal in back-to-back Olympics, 2012 and 2016. Wow. She is currently the undisputed women's champion. Layla Ali didn't even do that. She has both the WC and IBF female super middleweight titles. No, she's the undisputed.
Back when Layla was around?
She's the undisputed female middleweight. She's the undisputed female middleweight title holder. Sorry, it was a tongue twister to read that in my notes. You know what I'm saying? She is pound for pound the best boxer in women's boxing right now. She's self-proclaimed, of course, but she is the best. She's the champ. She is the best right now. No, she's undefeated.
How'd you come across her?
I heard of her before, but not really. It wasn't like it was just embarrassing. But she was on the Joe Rogan podcast, and right now she is training to fight in her first MMA match. She's been training
I was about to ask you that, bro.
She's training right now to fight, and for the MMA league, I think it's IPF or PPF or something like that, because she's in the process of switching fighting careers. She's still gonna be boxing, but she wants to be the best in all fighting. She wants to switch it up. She's noticed that like boxing isn't getting the recognition it used to get, but MMA is really getting the recognition nowadays, especially the UFC. But yeah, so I want to make her my black woman crush this week, and she's kind of scary.
That's what's up, man. I was really gonna ask you about that. About when was the last time you seen a women's boxing match?
Never in my life, to be exact. Like, I've never seen one in my life.
So I was wondering how legit the titles are, but I'm sure they're legit because she a boxer and you can die in the ring.
Oh
so
no,
the fact that
she's a fucking beast.
The champ.
She's a fucking beast.
Yeah.
Conor McGregor
So
just said
her going to MMA makes sense.
Yeah, and she from Flint, Michigan. She ain't even have proper water her whole life, and she's still the champion.
Something about Michigan, man. They got great boxers from that state.
Yeah,
huh?
it's because they all from the gutter. Because ain't shit to do in Michigan.
Floyd Mayweather.
They got a whole. I think Michigan is like a area known for like boxing. I mean, when you have a whole bunch of buildings and houses in your neighborhood, I mean,
we just gonna punch the air.
Yeah. I mean, being poor is like being like poor and living in poverty is like a great catalyst to become a great fighter, because it's like you're fighting to survive. They say a lot of the best fighters come from nothing, like Tyson.
I've never known a fighter that came from something.
I never knew a fighter that came from something. Who is your thank you black man this week?
My thank you black man this week goes out to the number one motivational speaker, Eric Thomas.
Is he the number one motivational speaker?
He calls himself the number one motivational speaker.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Another Michigan native, straight out Detroit. You know what I'm saying? We didn't even plan that,
Michigan people.
But Eric Thomas, man, got a PhD in motivational speaking from Michigan State. You know what I'm saying?
Question about
he
that.
Has a couple books.
Question about that. I didn't know that was a topic you get a PhD in. I didn't know you'd be a doctor.
Well, that's the thing about a PhD. That's the thing about a PhD. You can get PhD in anything. You just have to be able to back up whatever you were studying.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's news to me.
Like some things got like programs, of course, that can help you navigate the PhD system, because PhDs, you pretty much do research, and you got to be able to back up the research with I forget the actual name, but pretty much
is it a dissertation?
and you got to use yes, dissertation. You speak to like there's a whole group of people that listen to your dissertation. Like there's PhDs on leadership, PhDs on you can get a PhD in anything. You just got to be able to back up what you studied.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he got a PhD in motivational speaking. He was actually on Meek Mill's Championships album.
Sure was.
Was it Championships or
it was Championships.
Yeah. No, he was on Wins and Losses.
No, Wins and Losses, sorry. That's one thing.
That's
about
not Championships.
Mill.
That's Wins and Losses. I was like, Wins and Losses ain't no Championships. It's a Wins and Losses. Ooh, okay. All right. He has 4 books. The Secret to Success, Greatness is Upon You, Average Skill, Phenomenal Will, and You Ain't the Boss of Me. One thing I like about Eric Thomas motivational speaking, he really lets you know that you can do this and you don't have to be anything amazing to go get what you want to get. It's really like, let's lay out you need to build a habit, build a foundation. He's just motivating you to create a schedule for yourself and actually stay consistent. You know what I'm saying? I really like he actually got a podcast out too.
Yeah.
What's up?
I love what he be like. I've been there before. I used to sleep in the car, sleeping from couch to couch. I've been there. But what are you gonna do to get out? I love
it. I was listening to his podcast today, and his wife said something phenomenal because apparently they went on a trip to Mexico as part of his like this conference he does. And so after the trip, he took his wife on another trip. You know what I'm saying? And it was like a butler there did everything for her. And his wife said something like, when a man do what a man do, he gonna get the rewards. And I was like, damn. He ain't lying. I was like, hold on now. Let me go ahead and get out a butler. You feel me? But no, shout out to Eric Thomas. Oh, he also like during the pandemic, he would speak to he was like motivation. He was a motivation speaker for the school system. So like he would give motivational speeches to the kids to like get them ready for school and things like that. I don't know about the teachers. The teachers need it more.
Yeah, the teachers wait.
But y'all go check out Eric. And also every like celebrity that I've like really looked into, at least lately, he's been a mentor in some way, some fashion. You know what I'm saying? Like Toby Newigwe. We were talking about him earlier in January. Go check out that episode. Eric Thomas was his mentor. And like he just said it real regular, like, yeah, you know, I've been mentored by Eric Thomas. And it's just like, what? And I think somebody else, I forget who, somebody else I was listening to like last week, his name came up again. So it's just like he been working in the background too, just being just a great dude, man, in general. So thank you, Black Man.
Thank you, Black Man.
And he a husband, married to a black woman. No offense to nobody that's
Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, let's get into the you want to get into the quick hits now? We've been going for a little bit.
Let's get into the quick hits, man. Favorite song?
This is a tough one for me. I'm either gonna say 95 South or Applying Pressure. Or Amari. I'm gonna say Applying Pressure.
I'm gonna go with 100 Mil, man.
100 Mil, you like the 100 Mil?
I'm gonna go with yeah.
Okay, what was the worst song? What do you say the worst song was? This is a tough one because I liked every song. I honestly just wanted to say The Climb Back because it came out so long ago. But that doesn't make it bad. It's good.
Worst song to me is between Let Go of My Hand or Hunger on Hillside.
Whoa! That's the best song. The last one.
You telling me Hunger on Hillside is the best song?
Yes. The way he goes in, he just raps the whole time. I don't know, man.
Maybe I gotta listen to it again. Maybe I gotta listen to it again.
That one's good. That one's good. I don't know.
Best feature.
21 Savage. Even though Lil Baby went the fuck in, I'm just gonna say 21 Savage off the chemistry between them two. They sound good together. But the best transition was that Lil Baby transition.
I got Moray.
Shit. Boz was singing his ass off, bro.
Boz sang his butt off. Boz sang his butt off in the album.
What was your favorite
That's
bar?
funny, man.
Or favorite lyric? Favorite bar? Best bar?
Oh, my favorite bar, personally, Krispy Kreme Dreams. Some of my niggas want to kill 12. And I just didn't think of a dozen donuts. It took me a while to freaking put that together. But he said, Krispy, you know the first. Go ahead, bro.
Oh no, continue. You still talking about your line? I was just gonna say mine.
When I thought Krispy Kreme, first thing I thought of was when the red light come on. You know what I'm saying? When that red light come on, that's when you know the donuts hot. So like I didn't even really hear the whole part. I was just like Krispy Kreme, the donuts be hot with the red light, and then I just thought somebody going to kill 12. I was like a freaking dozen donuts. Wow. Krispy Kreme Dreams. Cause I kill 12 Krispy Kreme donuts easy. One sitting.
You know, you also talking about the police, right?
I know.
Oh, okay. All right.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I was just trying to figure out why Krispy Kreme dreams and somebody gonna get 12. I was trying to put it together. Then
cops love donuts.
A dozen donuts.
And cops love donuts.
I know.
Okay. Good.
That's some double entendre, bro.
That's double entendre. Mine was Big Boss / Rick Ross, more like a wavy Hideo Kojima. They told steamers around the way we tippy toe.
Which song was that from?
Applying Pressure.
Got you.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of the
you know what?
Killer song.
Fuck it.
Do the Westbrook, do the Rocker Baby.
Yeah,
that little Westbrook Rocker Baby.
That was dope.
That was tough.
Actually, fuck it. Best feature Cameron.
Oh, I was gonna say that. Yeah, he was talking
Cameron,
that talk.
He sure was. He got
was
that,
Little John? That wasn't Lil John. It would have been tough if he actually got Lil John to do the part at the end.
But that was Lil John's song though, right?
I don't know, but I wanted to run into people. I just
Lil
wanted
Jon
to bump into people during that.
Put the hood up. Yeah, that's Lil John. Wait, sorry.
Represent Joe Click.
Yeah, that's Lil John. That was Lil John. And
I just wanted to. Can you imagine we was in school when that part would come on, and I would have annoyed the crap out of Rob. You and Rob, I just would have been like, just bumping into y'all to try to fight me. Y'all to try to fight me.
Nah, I would have.
It would have been bad.
I bet it would jump in.
Where you putting Kendrick and Drake, bro?
I want to put Kendrick on. Ooh, that's a tough one. Let's say, all right, okay. Put Kendrick on Pride is the Devil. And put Drake on Apply Pressure. No, Punching the Clock.
I'm putting Drake. Okay. You know, it's hard to hear. Maybe I'm tripping, but I'm tripping. All right. I'm putting Drake on Let Go My Hand.
Okay.
Talking about being a father. You feel me? And I'm gonna put
relevant.
Kendrick. I'm putting Kendrick on I want to hear him on 95 South too. I want to put him on start his album with the beast.
I like that.
One more thing. Oh, we got best beat.
That was a tough one. I like the Mari's beat.
That was
Mari's
tough.
beat was.
I gotta go with. I just think he's 95 South is so hard, but I'm a big fan of the song mainly because Boy Wonder produced the beat. I'm a big Boy Wonder fan. You know, Boy Wonder always does the beats when Drake just needs a rap, like Western Road flows, like those type of beats. That's all Boy Wonders, and you know what I'm saying. You can never go wrong.
Respect.
You feel me? So that's where I'm going. Even though, you know, Cole produced 2 of these Jones. He produced the Climb Back and Applying Pressure, the one you like so much. I think that was his beat.
That's dope.
Yeah, that was him. Man, he was working. You forget that he's a producer too.
Yeah.
So like, say if there was to be like a versus with Cole and like Kendrick or Cole and Drake, he got a whole producer bag that he can come out of, as well as rapping.
Yeah. So like when he finished making albums, he could just produce the whole time.
Oh, he can do production. Not only that, he directs videos. He directed the R&P video, and he made the beat for that song.
I didn't know he directed the music video.
Yeah, man.
Good video.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Anything else? You done?
Nah, man. I think that's all we got, bro. Yeah. Today was cool, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate you talking. Anything you want to wrap up the episode with?
No Clearance Podcast. We here. We ready. We ain't going nowhere. We gonna let y'all niggas know what we do. I don't know. Maybe something like that.
Sometimes you gotta let them know who you are, because they be trying to act like they don't know. They be trying to act like we don't do what we do, how we do it.
Exactly.
And sometimes you gotta show them.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. That's the energy I needed. A little late, but you gotta be uncomfortable. You was looking at me judgmentally, and I was like, I lost confidence.
I was taking it in.
Oh, okay.
I was taking it in. Like,
you made me lose confidence. I was like, oh God.
Don't let me take your confidence away. You know what I'm saying? See, you know what? I think that's where the pride thing comes in, because I've had to develop a very ignorant amount of confidence as like a football player, like playing corner. When you get beat and you got next time you play, you gotta just forget it. You just develop this sense of just ignorance of yourself. Like, I'm that nigga. I'm fine. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I gotta get rid of that.
Shout out Sammy. The cover art this week is amazing.
Shout out to Sam, bruh. Too fire.
Yeah.
Too fire, man. Hey, we appreciate you, bruh.
Look at the backboard.
Yeah, man. That's a fact. Look at the backboard. That's all we're gonna say, man. What else we gotta say, bruh? Hey, fellas, we gotta work on our pride. Put our pride aside. Pride coming before the fall. Yeah, as they say in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So we just gotta let some things go. You feel me? Yeah. Let it go and listen. That's all I'm gonna say. Man, shout out to Cole for this project, man. Yep. Came through just in time. You know what I'm saying? Just started 2021 all the right way.
Well, we're halfway through 2020.
You feel me?
We're halfway through 2021 now.
That's a fact. Hey, next week we gotta record 2 episodes. Just throwing that out there. I'm going on vacation.
Don't tell the people that.
Why? These are day ones. They gotta know. What? We recording 2 episodes next week, but we're gonna drop it.
Oh damn.
2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks. All right, cool.
Yes, sir. There you go.
Word.
Hey, we appreciate y'all for listening, man. Once again, man, follow us on No Clearance Pod on all social media platforms. Go check out our website. Subscribe to the website, noclearancepod.com. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for if you got this far, you're a real one. So we appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? To our brothers out there, make it home. Put your pride aside, make it home. You feel me? And to our black women especially, we love you. And once again, if you do not think we are qualified to do this, you're absolutely right. But we don't care. We talk with no clearance. It's the No Clearance Podcast. Peace.